So hey guys, how are you doing today? My name is Brendan Bromley, and we are going to be looking over the movie Lady Bird. And well, why the heck would we be looking over a movie called Lady Bird that's like an hour and a half long that is just about a girl dealing with senior year and what she's going to do afterwards? I don't know, maybe because of the fact it has something to do with the fact that it's a Best Picture nominee for the Oscars this year? Well, damn. If you're a Best Picture nominee, you have to be pretty decent. And well, is Lady Bird any good? My opinion, yes it is. In my opinion, Lady Bird is one of the most genuine movies I've ever seen. One of the most very heartfelt and very just real movies I've ever seen. It felt very real. The teenager in this movie, Lady Bird, she feels real. All the stuff that she goes through feels real. And it allows us, as the audience, to relate really well to someone who's going through some of the stuff that maybe we've gone through. We obviously have the problem with our family, the struggles with obviously having to get into a college that maybe one might want to get into, but then having to try and pay for it. Then we're going to have our romances, and we're going to have our drama between our friends. And this movie felt so genuine, and I loved it. It allowed me to relate really well. Not only is just it feeling really good with the fact that it's so heartfelt and so genuine and real, but none of it would feel that way if it wasn't for the fact that the performances are so good. And luckily, all the performances in this movie are really good, and they are just magnificent. Especially the main character. Lady Bird, the actress that plays her, gives a very, very, very heartfelt performance. And it really captured my interest, and it made this hour and a half long movie feel like only half an hour. This movie flew by, and it felt so real. It felt so lifelike, and I was so happy. And it's all thanks to her performance. And dear God, she did a fantastic job. Good job to you. And as did everybody else, especially with the mother and with her best friend. Those two also stole the show quite a bit, and they both did really good jobs, especially with the mother. The mother felt like a true mother, someone who's panicking and worrying about her daughter, and then stressing over like her other child that she has, and it felt genuine. I can't stress that enough. This movie felt so good, and it's all thanks to their performances. Now, the last thing I want to talk about in this movie is basically just the way it is shot. Not necessarily the cinematography. Well, I guess you could call it, cinematography, because it's just the way it was shot. The style of the movie. The style is very, very vivid, and it leaps off the screen. It has a very rural, very, very, basically, it feels like a neighborhood that's just down the road. And it feels so simple, yet so right. You know, and the setting, the style of this film is magnificent. And, guys, I can't stress it enough. This is a stylistic, very genuine, very heartfelt, very good masterpiece. And I don't know how the heck they could do it, because I definitely couldn't make a family-friendly, well, not family-friendly, but I couldn't make a heartfelt movie about a teenager just going through her senior year. I couldn't write it. I couldn't make it. I don't know how I would do it. But luckily, this movie figured a way out. And thanks to its style, its great performances, and its great, just genuinely heartfelt feeling that it had, I'm going to give Lady Bird a 10 out of 10. Alright, so there we go. We just went over the movie Lady Bird, and well, whereas with other movies in the best nominees list, I don't think that this movie is gonna win it. So far, with all the Best Picture nominees I've seen, I'm gonna be watching the rest of them. The Shape of Water is so far the best one that I have seen, I gotta admit, I don't think this movie's gonna win it, but nonetheless, it is a great movie, and for those who just want to watch a movie that is dramatic while also being very heartfelt and very uplifting at times, Lady Bird is for you. That's why I gave it a 10 out of 10. My name is Brendan Bromley. I hope you guys have a great day, evening, night, whatever the heck time you're watching this, and I will see you next time.